Hey everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports and welcome back to the Villa. I'm joined as always by Aaron Slater. Aaron, I feel like it hasn't been that long. I was going to say it's been a while, but it really hasn't been that
It's
long.
that's actually probably been 2 months.
Yeah, like 2 months, quick break. But what's new? What have we missed for Villa in the 2 months?
So, obviously, we missed a rundown of last season, so we'll give a nice little, again, 2-minute rundown where it's all about twos today.
All
So,
right.
so we qualified for we as in Villa because I don't own them. I feel like I want to, but that's okay.
Yeah, one day,
Uh,
one day.
they finished seventh. They qualified for Europa Conference League, which is what West Ham had gotten into, and they won. So hopefully, that's a track record we'd like to keep going. Is European, not European, England dominance in that conference. Um, we started well. Unai Era started 17th. We finished seventh, so that's a fantastic turnaround for us. He really had us believing. It was a very much a high, believe in yourself mentality. You know, you guys have it kind of deal. Now, European Conference was kind of weird. We were either going to be seeded or not and have to do a playoff. Luckily for us, Juventus, the Serie A team, did enough wrongdoings where they got kicked for a year from European Conference tournaments. So we got seeded. So now we don't have to do what Hibernia, who we currently will have to face now because they qualify or they beat Luzerne or whatever. I can't think of the country team name. It doesn't matter. We're in and we play Hibernia. So that'll be a short little trip to Scotland for us.
Yeah, not too bad. How are you feeling about this matchup?
I would certainly hope that we come out strong and we win. Obviously, match day one, which we'll discuss in a few minutes, has me a little bit hesitant, but I really shouldn't be. We're a quality team and a quality club ran by a quality manager, so we should come away, winning both matches here, and they play two legs, so we should be able to come out. It depends on if we also play the kids, which will be fun. Let's have the kids play, uh, and again, I think we'll come out with wins in both matches there. More off-season stuff here because again, we got 2 minutes now. We got less than 2 minutes, but that's okay. We'll cut it here. We signed Yuri Tielemans on a free. Just means we snatched him up from no transfer wages, no transfer either way. We just had to pay the salary.
Yeah.
We picked up Pau Torres from Villarreal. There we go. I got there. Signed for like 30 some million, which is nice. He's a better passing center back than Tyrone Mings is. He does have aerial winning problems, so we'll see how that plays out. But it's actually going to end up playing out a totally different way that we didn't want necessarily as Villa fans, but for Pau Torres' sake, he's getting playing time. And then we picked up Moussa Diaby from out of nowhere. When I heard this was a rumor, I was like, this isn't real, right? They're just trying to attach us to make more money, because teams will do that. Agents will do that. They're really shady like that. Nope, it's real. We went and picked up Moussa Diaby, and that dude is electric, and I can't wait to see more of him throughout the rest of the season. So that was pretty much the offseason. We tore up any kind of we went undefeated throughout the whole offseason, but again, it's just the offseason, so proven by match day one here.
Hey, it's a little different, at least with soccer, saying you went undefeated during the off season, than like with football, when like the Dolphins, they always win the off season. It's the regular season they have issues with.
Yeah, same way with the Ravens. Ravens
Yeah.
haven't lost in like 27 games.
Oh yeah, they
Something
literally win.
ridiculous.
Yeah, the preseason, they're crazy. I saw don't want to derail too. It's an odd joke. Like if they're ever losing in the fourth quarter, you're going to see Lamar warming up on the sideline, protect the streak. But all right. So let's just get to it.
Hmm.
It's rip the Band-Aid off
Yep.
as it goes. What the fuck happened here?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's the curse of the first match week. I looked it up just for S&Gs, and it turns out since Villa have been promoted in 2019, they have won one single match on opening day. Just one. So
How great.
this isn't a new thing. We should have seen this coming from a mile away. We come out. The problem is this has been the most hopeful Villa have been, the most excited we have been. So to see us get our buns slapped like that, and not for nothing, Newcastle did a really good job breaking down Villa. Like they were definitely the more exciting team. They were just doing everything that they did last season was amplified tenfold in this match, and it was crazy. But enough about Newcastle. Let's talk about the woes of Villa at this moment. They just couldn't get anything going. The high press from Newcastle really broke down the defense in the midfield. And then amplified by Tyrone Mings tearing his ACL. So we had to sub in Pau Torres, which I, alluded to Pau Torres getting more playing time. This is the reason why, unfortunately. So we lost our heart and our soul in our defense right there. And that could have been some of the problem of why we gave up 5 goals in this particular match. We did look a little flat-footed in some of the set pieces and some of the plays. We looked a little slow. I'm not really sure why, to be honest, because we played it so well, and Unai is such a good tactician and motivator and someone who doesn't make you think past the game at hand. So it was kind of a weird match for fans to watch. I'm not really sure what went on. I'm sure he wasn't happy either. So I just toss my hands up in the air and say match day curse 1 woes.
Yeah. I mean, sucks. It's certainly like you don't want to be there, a -4 goal differential to start off the season.
Nope.
It puts you in the 20th slot. But I mean, like you said, this team is really only seemingly on paper improved from last year. And then they've spent the second half of the season, ever since we've been covering them, improving.
Mm-hmm.
So this hopefully is just like one of those ones you can throw out and just kind of be like, all right, well, we'll get them next week.
We've got 37 other matches. We're okay. It's just the first match. And it's, again, like I said, we were so excited for it because it's been the most hopeful Villa fans have felt in such a long time. And to be humbled, I guess at this point it's a humbling. And we hope we can just take that, move on to the next match, and on to Cleveland kind of deal. So there was some good stuff that happened in this match. I didn't think it was all bad. Moussa Diaby is everything we bought. Like, I'm glad that we went in a pound for pound race against one of the Saudi clubs. Doesn't matter because we beat them. We beat him to him.
Yeah. He's tough summer for Saudi clubs.
I don't know. Like, they just got Neymar too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. If you want to hear what we have to say about it, come watch Swinging the Shins.
Shout out.
Listen to Swinging the Shins. Yeah. We talk about a bunch of how we feels about that. So
and if you're a first time listener coming in with the beginning of the new season, that is Aaron and Rhett, our other soccer hosts, and new guy Matt Woods, Woodsy as he's called, and the three of them cover the Premier League in depth. This show's just Villa, but they cover it all, so go check it out. It's the first link in the description down here. definitely worth your time.
So, the good again, Diaby, fantastic player. He's such an electric outlet. He scored debut goal to draw it even 1-1 right after Tonali got his debut goal. So obviously, Diaby had to feel just as good at getting that debut goal. I don't know. He's such a good player. It made me feel so much better about the attacking front. Ali still looks good. Douglas Luiz finding these passes and these link ups. We're only going to get better on the offensive front. Now we just need to get better on the defensive backside. And at least it's just one unit we need to focus on versus the entire, three sectors. So it makes the job a little bit more easier. Attacking, like I said, was good, and then the weird was, I forgot what the weird was. That's kind of disappointing. I don't have it on my script, but that's okay. There was a weird moment, but I don't have it. So, and it just.
But yeah. So I mean, going forward, let's preview the next match we got going on. How are you feeling about Everton?
I'm feeling pretty good. We actually Villa haven't lost to Everton since being promoted. We've won every match except one we drew. So we've always picked up points. It's always been a turnaround match or pick up points, feel good match.
Right.
So I have every reason to believe that we're going to pick up 3 points. And I said we're doing predictions now too. At Swinging the Shins, I had said 3-1. I don't feel like a shutout because of losing Tyrone Mings and having to now revamp that defense a little bit. It could cause a little bit of an issue, so they'll probably give up a goal. But we come away with 3 points. Everton really only looked threatening through Iwobi and Doucouré and Onana. Those are the 3 best players. And if we can just shut them down, forget it. We got 3 points in the bag.
All right, so we'll be here, of course, next week to see how that went. That's in 3 days. That's Sunday. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, anything else that you wanted to cover that we didn't get to touch on yet?
I think we're all set. We got the Swinging the Shins promo early on, and then obviously you guys come out and check out the rest of the Wicked Good channel. We've got a bunch of sports and a bunch of sports teams that we cover. So, give the rest of the channel a listen.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a dead zone for a few weeks here in the summer. People, take time off. Yeah. Sports aren't as, happening as they were, but, we're about to get real into it with like every league happening all at the same time. So please subscribe if you're interested in sports. Generally, if you're interested in, not interesting, but if you're interested in sports, this is the place to check out. Aaron, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Brian.
And we'll see you all in the next one.